Excellent! Hello and welcome. It's Myst. We meet again on a rather recent game, Tekken 8, which I will read to finish in order to give you my opinion on it. I haven't played on it yet, but I've spent quite a bit of time on it. Around 20 hours or so. A direct continuation of Tekken 7, which highlighted the character of Heihachi Mishima, determined to put an end to the demonic lineage that he and his wife have unleashed. Having failed to defeat Kazuya, we find ourselves sometimes later with Jin, who unfortunately inherits this burden. After a what the fuck sequence, I can't say if it's badass or ridiculous. And the fight? Kazuya threatens the inhabitants of Earth and triggers a new King of Iron Fist tournament. The story mode is divided into 15 chapters, while you mainly control Jin Kazama. In terms of storyline, it's Tekken, so don't expect Shakespeare. Forces of good against evil, the power of the friendships. Oh. Although there are two things that I really liked. Kazuya's speech about humans, which resonates with your current or upcoming area, and the contrast between Jin and Kazuya. One fully embraces his evil side and uses it to become stronger, while the other fights against it, even if it weakens him, to avoid ending up like his father. As for the chapters, there are two that stood out to me. The 10th one strongly reminding me of the Tekken Force mod from Tekken 3. Unfortunately, I find this new iteration a bit missed. And the last chapter is huge. If like me you love Jin and Tekken 3, you should feel chills at some points. Ironically, the different protagonists manage to communicate with each other even though they don't speak the same language.
The top brass has given us attack orders.
C'est inutile, ignorez ça. Reben, donnez la priorité au sauvetage des survivants.
Quite funny. Expect to spend around 5-6 hours to see the end of the story mode. That's all I have to say about the story part, to avoid spoilers. Well, we are on the menu, which is similar to the previous installment, except for its main protagonist. The first tab summarizes the main solo activities present in the game, followed by the story modes that I told to you about. The character episodes serve as an arcade mode, as we knew it in the previous installments, with a cinematic at the beginning.
Seeing her rival's name on the roster, she went behind her father's back to enter the tournament and put her Asuka countermeasures to good use.
5 fights that usually take place in the same environment, namely an hexagon, and a cinematic at end.
En tant que chef de la Mishima Zaibatsu, je ferai de ce monde un monde meilleur.
And this for the all 32 characters. Then we have the Haircut quest, which is a kind of adventure mode. We create a avatar representing a arcade player, who will face several rivals in different dojos in order to climb the ranks and become a Pokemon master. No, sorry, I got the wrong license. It's nice, we won't complain about it. The Super Ghost Battle. This is where you can fight against the ghost of your opponents or train your own. In fact, you can fight against an AI that, as you progress through the fights, will copy your fighting style. It's a bit like a Jovata if you know the Forza series. Next, we have the Arcade mode, 7 stages followed by a final boss. Oh, I will take this opportunity to show you the roster. Listen to this banger. There are 2 themes that particularly catch my attention in this installment. They are the one we are currently hearing, as well as the one for the final battle. Let's get back to your roster, which is composed of 32 characters. Not bad, especially since they are quite diverse, and there aren't too many duplicates. We have veterans like Paul, Lo, Nina, Kazuya, Jin, Xiaoyu. As for the newcomers, there are only 3, which is a bit thin. We have the French character Victor, Reina, an important character in the main storyline, and Azucena, the character from Peru. We could also mention Royal, but he was a DLC character in Tekken 7. So this for the fighters, each of which has 4 outfits and customization options. As for the stages, there aren't too many. But like in Dead or Alive, some stages are destructible. You can send your opponent flying through a glass pane. It shatters and you end up in another part of the level. Before we continue with the menus, let's talk a little bit about the gameplay. The feeling with the controllers is good. As you can see from the menu in the bottom left of the screen, you can choose between 2 styles of gameplay. The normal style, you go to your checklist, learn your character's moves, and execute them on your own. And the new assisted mode, where you just have to tap the buttons shown on the screen to perform combos. If you opt for this style, the other player can see it on the screen. However, it seems that not all the characters' moves are available in this mode, giving an advantage to those who know their character well. I must admit that I have some difficulties against players who use this style. You can switch between the 2 modes at any time during the fight, even online. Another new feature is a small blue gauge, located below the health bar, called Hit Burst. When activated, your attacks can pierce through the opponent's defense. If you activate it a second time, it triggers a combo. The last thing is the Rage Heart, which activates when you have around 10% of health bars. It's a kind of super finish. I have to admit that as a Tekken player, it feels a bit weak to finish off your opponent with a super attack. Not a big fan of that. The versus mode is back, where you can face off against AI or non-player. The training mode is a bit basic in my opinion. I would have liked a mode like in Street, where you can learn all the moves of the character by reproducing them. Here you have to go to the menus, look at your checklist and reproduce the move yourself. There are the punishment training and combo challenges that remind me of the mod I was talking about. Next we have the return of Tekken Ball. If you are not familiar with these concepts, it's a mix between Tekken and volleyball. The goal is to reduce your opponent's health bar by either by sending the ball to the ground or hitting the ball with charge moves on your opponent. It's that simple as that. It's really cool to play. We continue with the gallery, where we can find all the cinematics and artworks that you unlock. Let's switch to the online mode. There are already skilled players. I'm getting my ass kicked quite a bit. It makes me realize that I have a low skill level. So we have the Tekken Fight Lounge, which serves as the main hub. However, it's poorly organized to face friends. You have to go to another mode located below. Ranked match? Well, I think you know what it is. Just note that the mod is divided into regions: America, Japan and Europe. You can only face players within your region. Play a match is where you can face off against your friends. The PS5 Tournaments mod is only available for official events. Unfortunately, we can organize tournaments between players, which is a shame. Let's move on to the customization part, where you can customize various elements, including your character in a classy or ridiculous way. Lastly, we have the jukebox, where you can listen to all the old music from Tekken series. The downside is that you can select the track you want to listen to. So there you have it. You know everything there is to know about Tekken 8. What can I say about this game? I really enjoyed the story mode, especially the final fight. The gameplay is enjoyable and the graphics are beautiful. There is definitely a noticeable improvement from Tekken 7 to Tekken 8. Although there was a slight downgrade between the presentation trailer and the final game. I also appreciated the fact that the online mode is cross-platform, allowing to play with people who have a different gaming system than you. The return of the Tekken Ball is also great, although it can be played online. As for the point that disappointed me, there are very few new characters, especially considering there is already a season pass planned. I'm not a big fan of the new combat gauges either. The Tekken fight launch is a bit useless, especially for jamming and playing with friends. In conclusion, I have mixed feelings about this Tekken game. On one hand, I think it's better and more complete than Tekken 7, but on the other hand, I wonder if it will leave a lasting impression on me like Tekken 3 and Tekken 5 did. Even though I think I had fun with it. Overall, it's a game that left me with mixed feelings. It was Myst. I hope you enjoyed this video. See you in few days for a new video. Ciao!